3 years ago, I made a video ranking fast food places from best to worst and to never had. And now we're doing it again. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe down below. It really helps me and helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, it's been a while since I've done one of these. In fact, 3 years, in fact, was the last time I did a fast food tier list live over on Twitch. You can find my links down below, but I figured now's a good time to do it again. All right, I'm just gonna knock the never hads out of the way now. I haven't had A&W still, haven't had Baja Fresh, Bojangles. I gotta go through the list. Church's Chicken, never even heard of it. Still haven't had Del Taco. Pollo Loco, however you pronounce it. Haven't had Jack in the Box. Haven't had Jollibee. Haven't had Noodles Company thingy. Haven't had PDQ. Haven't had Penn Station. Haven't had Portillo's. Haven't had Potbelly. I'm still holding up 3 and I don't know why. Haven't had Schlotsky's. Skyline. Swenson's. Taco Cabana. Torchy's Tacos. Wiener Schnitzel. Okay, those are all the ones that I haven't had. Now, Arby's. Okay, Arby's. Not a big fan of Arby's. I'm going to be completely real. Sorry for all my Arby's lovers out there. You just don't do it for me. Flavor, texture, whatever it is. There's just something about you that doesn't sit right with me. You are going in D tier. You are still edible, therefore not F. Blimpie I've only had once. And to be honest, I cannot remember it for the life of me. Therefore, I feel comfortable putting it in F simply on the basis of it did not have a lasting impression on me. Boston Market. We used to have Boston Market nights at my parents' house. I couldn't tell you what day it was. I'm probably just making this up. We've had Boston Market before. We've had nights where we had it. It's all reliable. I think for a rotisserie chicken place, it's a solid B. The cornbread's delicious as well. Burger King. Now this is a hot take. I like Burger King more than McDonald's. I don't know what it is. Well, I can tell you it's absolutely the fries. I think Burger King fries are some of the best. Y'all can crucify me in the comments down below. I will die on this hill. Burger King, B, top of the B tier. All right, it's not quite the best. I've had Raising Cane's a couple of times, and each time that I've had it, it's gotten worse. I don't know why. The first time I had it, it was absolutely like the best. Then it was like B tier. Now I feel comfortable. C for Cane's. Cane's, you're going into the C tier. Super sorry. Carl's Jr. I had one Carl's Jr. near me when I lived in my first apartment, and I would stop to get it on the way back from the mall, and it was so fucking good that I am comfortable with putting this in B tier. Checkers, I had it once, and I'm gonna be so freaking real. Hot steaming garbage. F. The fries, great. Everything else about it, mid as hell. Chick-fil-A, best. I love it. Everything about Chick-fil-A. Frosted coffee, chicken biscuit breakfast, chicken sandwiches, their nuggets, honey roasted barbecue, the ice for their sodas. I literally have one right here. It's so good. The best. All right, now Chipotle. This is going to be a hot take because we're going to do 2 in 1. All right, Chipotle and Moe's. We're going to do together. Moe's, the best. Moe's is the best because of 2 simple reasons. Their queso tastes better. The chips are free. Enough said. Chipotle, you do get the job done though. So I will put you in B tier. I feel comfortable doing that. Oh, I forgot Culver's. Never had Culver's. Cookout. Cookout, it's not bad. It's not great. You know, it gets the job done. It's kind of just mid. It's C tier. You know, I feel like that's pretty solid. Denny's. Yo, Denny's. Denny's. I use one of my favorite insults that I'll use in video games, PvP games specifically, is you sound like you were born in a Denny's dumpster. And that is because Denny's is hot steaming garbage. I hate Denny's with a passion. Domino's, honestly, you're pretty fucking solid. Domino's, you're pretty solid. I would say you're top of a C tier when it comes to the pizza trio of Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Papa John's. Dairy Queen. You're okay. You're bad, not great. I feel comfortable putting you in C tier. C tier. Firehouse Subs is surprisingly solid. Like, I would actually put it above Subway, which Subway I actually don't mind putting in D tier. It's gotten so expensive. Everything's kind of just meh. You know, if we're going off of taste alone, sure, you could argue C, but in this economy, Subway is pretty bad. Now, I haven't had Firehouse in a long time, so I don't know their pricing, but I do remember it tasting better than Subway at the very least. Five Guys. Five Guys, it belongs at the top. They load you up with fries. You ask for a small, you're getting a large no matter what. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there are no small sizes. It's either medium or large. And if you ask for a medium, you're still getting a large no matter what. Five Guys, just mwah, chef's kiss. Very expensive, so good though. IHOP. Again, you get the job done. For breakfast place, you get the job done. I haven't had any IHOP like past, you know, maybe noon, but it's still really good. In-N-Out. Forgot I'd never had In-N-Out. I'm like now seeing some of the things that I haven't had yet. Jersey Mike's, you kind of are in the same tier as Subway, in my opinion, but you're like a little bit above there. Yeah, Jimmy John's never had. KFC. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of a hot take. I love fried chicken, right? Fried chicken, delicious, so good, right? There's a gas station in like a gas station chain in the area that I live called Royal Farms, Rofo as they call it. Rofo fried chicken. They sell fried chicken and potato wedges, everything that KFC does. Miles ahead of KFC. They're not on this list, but Wawa is, weirdly enough, and Sheetz, but miles ahead. But KFC, very solid fried chicken. Little Caesars, you're just going in F tier. You're the equivalent of cardboard. And you know what, let's just throw Papa John's in there as well. These both equivalent of cardboard with tomato sauce and cheese on it. I can't stand it. Papa John's I'll put over Little Caesars a little bit, but Little Caesars you can rot in hell. Long John Silver's, you're like bottom of the D tier. I don't know why anybody's going to be going to a fast food place to get seafood of all things, you know, fish sandwiches, which we'll get to the filet of fish in a second, but it's just, there's some things that should not be sold as fast food, and fish is one of them, and I will die on this hill. McDonald's, I mean, obviously, you know, I know earlier I said I like Burger King more than McDonald's. McDonald's is still the best. You know, when it comes to, when I think I want nuggets, right, and I don't have a Chick-fil-A near me, it's always going to be McDonald's. Sweet and sour sauce, always going to be McDonald's. Chicken sandwich, McChicken. I like the taste of things from Burger King more, but McDonald's for the convenience, and that it's also, well, now it's getting a little pricey. I remember when the McChicken was $1 and it's $2.79 now. Freaking crazy. McDonald's is still like pinnacle. All right. Panda Express, this one I actually love. I adore Panda Express so much. There was a mall where I grew up that had Panda Express in it, and it was so good. Every time I got it, orange chicken and fried rice with an egg roll. It was so good. God, I love Panda Express. Panera Bread. Panera. Where do I put you? You are overpriced basic white girl food, but you're good. I'm not gonna be super technical and go through, oh my god, you rank Domino's over Panera? Oh my god. No, they're all in C. The only difference is top and bottom. You know, Firehouse is just good enough to be in C tier, but a small little decline, it's in D. IHOP, just barely in C, could be B. Everything in the middle, solid C. You get what I'm saying? Pizza Hut. Nobody out pizzas the Hut. When it comes to fast food pizza, Pizza Hut is king. There's just no way that you could say otherwise, in my opinion. Again, these are all my opinions. Feel free to crucify me in the comments, but these are just my opinions. If you think differently, in fact, tell me about it down below, right? I want to hear your fast food rankings. Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen. You're bottom B. Bottom B. Really solid food. You know, rice and beans are actually surprisingly good from them. The biscuits, you know, if you're getting them good, aren't gonna be like sand in your mouth, thank God. Like it's pretty solid. Now Qdoba is Moe's is what Qdoba wishes it could be, but it just falls flat. I've had Qdoba a couple of times, and each time the flavor just lacks. It's there, but there's just something about Moe's ground beef and, you know, rice and everything combined into an either bowl or a burrito that is just missing from Qdoba, and it's just okay. It's okay, not great. Quizno's honestly D. I'm beginning to realize a lot of these sandwich places are kind of just mid. Like, it's okay. Now, Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers I hold in the same esteem as KFC. Beautiful, magnificent. KFC over it, though, slightly. Sbarro. I mean, why are we even discussing this? Sbarro is just... It's supposed to be New York City pizza. It is the furthest thing from a New York City pizza. It is... horrific. I'd rather eat Little Caesars. I've had a lot of bad experiences with Sbarro, and just never again. Shake Shack, yeah, I feel comfortable putting you like middle of the pack C. You know, it's okay. Sheets I actually don't remember having, so I'm gonna put it there. Sonic I've only had like twice, and it was okay. There's nothing crazy. I'll put it in D. Steak and Shake, never had. Taco Bell, yo, top. Yo, give it up for Taco Bell, okay? Taco Bell, for me, is the greatest invention known to man. Whoever founded Taco Bell, Mr. Taco Bell, if you ever see this, sponsor me, please. I give you free promotions every single time I order this food and stuff my face with it, either on stream or when I'm in call with my friends. They're like, oh, you're ordering food tonight? I'm like, you betcha. And they're like, what you getting? I'm like, take a guess. They're like, fucking Taco Bell. It's just so good. It's so good. I love everything about Taco Bell. I don't care if it gives me the horrendous shit afterwards. That is part of the experience that you're paying for. Waffle House also was some of the best. Okay, I went to Waffle House hungover with my buddies Section and Tom. I'm not gonna dox their real names, but Tom was always known as Tom, on a boys trip, and it was so fucking good. I've never been in a Waffle House before. So good. Just off of that one experience alone, I will put it at the best. And it was stupid cheap. So good. All right, I might get a little crucified for this one. Wendy's D tier. All right. Nuggets mid. Fries flimsy. Sauces meh. The only thing that Wendy's has going for it is Frosties, and that's about it. Wawa's up there. Wawa's like top B. All right, they got a little bit of everything. You got Slurpees, you got food, you got snacks, you got sodas. It's a convenience store that happens to have like a food counter, and it's overall pretty solid. Oh, and their coffee actually immaculate. They have so many different iced coffee options that you could have. Whataburger never had. White Castle. I don't even know what this one is. Wings something. I just realized Buffalo Wild Wings isn't on this list. Buffalo Wild Wings would be the best for me. I'm gonna really just say that. Buffalo Wild Wings, magnifique. All right, White Castle, you're F tier. Okay, I don't care who you are. White Castle is F tier. All right. I had White Castle once, and it was disgusting. I was literally gagging while I was eating their sliders. It was so bad and so gross, and then I was just sick the rest of the night. Had it a couple times since then, still freaking bad. All right. My thing also, if you have to sell your food items inside a grocery store, that just tells me your business is bad and you need to get revenue from elsewhere. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's all that it tells me. Wingstop. I mean, do I have you in F tier? Yeah. I have you at the bottom of D. It is okay. It is not great. Zaxby's, I almost want to put you in F because all I saw when I lived in South Carolina was fucking Zaxby's commercials, and it made me hate Zaxby's. But then I also had Zaxby's, and it was meh. It was okay. I would say C, but then one of my coworkers has Zaxby's and it was raw chicken. So you're going in D for, actually, you should go in F for that. But you'll be at top of F because I still enjoyed you a little bit. I feel like that's a solid, there's a lot of fucking C and B tiers, but I feel like my best tier, my A tier, my S tier, whatever you want to call it, is indisputable. I think it's so good.